My name is Jeff Nelsen, and I'm a musician. I play French horn and I teach. Being complicated is something I think that I like the difference between complex and complicated. I think there can be a lot to something, and that's complex, but when a person decides it's complicated, and I've had students say, I say, what's going on? And oh, this and this, and it's a long story. And I say, well, what if it was a short story? And they go, well, this, and this. Huh. They kind of go, I guess it's not, it's complicated. Well, what if it wasn't? What if it was simple? Then it's just this, okay, I see what you did there. That kind of, when it's complicated, we've made it too complicated. It's complex, there's 10 things maybe, but the emotional aspect of complications can really be a weight on me or my students. And, so then, but the other side of that is that can inspire creativity. Be able to figure it out, or go have a nap. In a quintet, playing with Canadian brass, there's some things we get to know each other more and more and more. But then when I make the mistake of being in the past and going, oh, this was just said, and the last 10 times that was said, it meant this. So that's my reminder of being modest and I could be dead wrong about this. And what are they saying this time? To be present. But one thing that's, I think, really hard for me to get by is when people aren't really asking questions, that they are speaking past you and asking, well, why didn't you just do this? And it's not really, why didn't you do this? It's, well, why didn't you and they're already right about it and they're moving on. So that's hard to take, but then I'm a big fan of, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, now it's my mistake. So, and it's not to give up on somebody, but it's to decide that I at least know them a little bit more, and that if I'm frustrated, I'm making the mistake of thinking they should be this thing when they're actually this thing instead. So that's more creativity of, saying that they're hurt in some way or something. It doesn't have to be that complex. Well, if I have 2 weeks, I usually take the first 13 days and do other things. Yeah, now that you're making me think about that.